Imagine this. You're in the middle of a storm. Chaos surrounds you. The pressure feels unbearable, and most people would crumble under the weight of it all. But not you. You're calm. You're focused. You're planning your next move. Why? Because you have strength most people don't even realize they can achieve. This speech is for you, the warriors, the grinders, the ones who refuse to quit. By the end of this, you'll see the undeniable signs that prove you're a strong person, even when the world doubts you. Stay with me, because we're going deep. This isn't just motivation. This is a mirror showing you the powerhouse you already are and the greatness where it's to be unlocked. Are you ready? Let's go. 1, you stay calm under pressure. True strength isn't about muscles or bravado. It's about maintaining clarity in chaos. When others panic, you pause, assess, and take control. That calmness is your power. 2, you embrace challenges with confidence. Strong people don't run from problems, they run toward them. Every challenge is an opportunity to level up, and you understand that the struggle builds the strength. 3, you value progress over perfection. The strong don't wait for the perfect moment, they act. It's not about being perfect. It's about consistently showing up, improving, and pushing forward. 4, you set boundaries without apology. Strength means knowing your worth. You don't let people drain your energy or disrespect your peace because you respect yourself too much to settle for less. 5, you rise after every setback. Life will knock you down. It's inevitable. But what defines you is how many times you get back up. Falling is temporary. Rising is what makes you unstoppable. 6, you got to decide. You got to prioritize inner peace over external validation. True strength is quiet. You don't need applause or approval. Your focus is on what aligns with your values and brings you peace. That's power. 7, you inspire others through your actions. Strong people don't just succeed, they empower others to do the same. You show others what's possible by living boldly, authentically, and unapologetically. Strength isn't about never feeling weak. It's about knowing how to stand tall even when you do. Each of these signs is a reminder of the power that already lives within you. Now, the question is, what will you do with it? Because the world doesn't just need strong people. It needs people like you to lead, to inspire, and to show that no matter what life throws, greatness is always within reach. Let's get out there and prove it. True strength isn't about muscles or outward displays of power. It's about maintaining control when everything around you feels like it's falling apart. Think about it. When life throws chaos your way, most people panic. They lose focus, make rash decisions, or give up altogether. But not you. When the pressure rises, so does your clarity. You take a deep breath, assess the situation, and keep your emotions in check. This ability to stay calm doesn't just happen overnight. It's a reflection of your mindset, your preparation, and your refusal to let circumstances dictate your actions. You understand that panicking won't solve the problem. It only adds fuel to the fire. Instead, you choose to stay composed, channeling your energy into finding solutions rather than dwelling on the obstacles. It's not that you don't feel the weight of the moment, you do. But you've learned to use that pressure as fuel, as a catalyst to think smarter, act more decisively, and rise above the noise. This calmness is what sets you apart and is what others admire, even if they don't say it out loud. It's a quiet kind of strength, one that radiates confidence and inspires trust. Staying calm under pressure doesn't just help you, it empowers everyone around you. People look to you as a leader, someone who can weather the storm and guide them to calmer waters. And that right there is the mark of a truly strong person. Challenges are unavoidable, but what separates you from the rest is how you approach them. Most people see obstacles and immediately shrink back. They let fear dictate their actions, questioning their abilities before they've even tried. But you see challenges for what they truly are, opportunities in disguise. Every difficulty you face is a chance to grow, to test your limits, and to prove to yourself just how capable you are. It's not that you don't feel fear, you do. But instead of letting it stop you, you use it as fuel. When others hesitate, you step forward, confident that you'll find a way to succeed, even if you don't yet know how. This mindset didn't come from nowhere. It's built through experience, through facing adversity and refusing to let it define you. You've learned that the greatest rewards often lie just beyond the hardest challenges, and you're willing to put in the work to reach them. Your confidence isn't arrogance, it's belief. Belief in your ability to adapt, to learn, and to overcome. And that belief is powerful. It's what pushes you to tackle the tough situations most people avoid. It's what gives you the courage to aim high, even when the odds aren't in your favor. When you embrace challenges, you don't just prove your strength to yourself, you show the world that anything is possible with the right mindset. And in doing so, you inspire others to rise to their own challenges, creating a ripple effect of resilience and courage. Perfection is a myth that traps so many people, but not you. You understand that waiting for everything to be flawless is just another way of standing still. You know that real strength comes from progress. The consistent, determined effort to get better every single day. Think about it. How often do people hold back because they're afraid of making mistakes? They overanalyze, hesitate, and end up doing nothing. But you've learned that mistakes are part of the journey. They're not failures, they're lessons. Every misstep brings you closer to mastery because you have the courage to act, to try, and to improve. You don't let the fear of imperfection paralyze you because you know that perfection isn't the goal. Growth is. And growth comes from showing up, taking action, and learning from whatever happens next. Some days you'll take big leaps forward, and other days it might feel like just a tiny step. But either way, you're moving. What makes this mindset so powerful is that it frees you. You don't waste energy trying to appear perfect to the world. Instead, you focus on the things that matter, learning, improving, and becoming the best version of yourself. And here's the truth. Progress inspires people far more than perfection ever could. When others see you striving, evolving, and overcoming your imperfections, they realize they can do the same. You're proof that it's not about where you start or how polished you look. It's about how far you're willing to go. Setting boundaries isn't easy, but it's one of the strongest moves you can make. So many people struggle with this because they worry about what others will think. They say yes when they want to say no, overextend themselves, and end up drained and resentful. But not you. You've realized that protecting your energy and peace isn't selfish. It's essential. When you set boundaries, you're sending a clear message. You value yourself and your time. You refuse to let anyone or anything derail your focus or compromise your well-being. It's not about shutting people out. It's about knowing your limits and ensuring that what you give aligns with your values and capacity. At first, it's not easy. People might push back. They might question your decisions or even make you feel guilty. But over time, they come to respect you because you respect yourself. You've drawn a line in the sand and you stand by it without apology. This strength doesn't just benefit you, it also sets an example for others. When they see you confidently maintaining your boundaries, they realize they can do the same. You show them that saying no to what doesn't serve them is actually a yes to their own growth and happiness. The boundaries are not walls, they're guidelines. They let the right things in and keep the wrong things out. They ensure that your energy goes to the people and projects that truly matter. And that's what makes you unstoppable. Bye! Life has a way of knocking everyone down at some point. No one is immune to setbacks, failures, or moments of doubt. But here's the difference. You don't stay down. While others may let failure define them, you use it as a stepping stone to rise even higher. Every time you face adversity, you tap into a reservoir of resilience. It's not that you don't feel the pain of a setback, you do. You feel it, process it, and then decide it won't hold you back. You've learned that setbacks aren't the end of the road. They're just detours, opportunities to reevaluate, refocus, and come back stronger. This ability to rise comes from understanding one simple truth. Failure isn't final, it's just feedback. Each stumble teaches you something new about your approach, your mindset, and even your own limits. And with every lesson learned, you become better equipped to face whatever comes next. Your resilience doesn't just help you, it inspires others. When people see you get up time and time again, they realize that they too can overcome their struggles. Your strength becomes a beacon of hope, a reminder that setbacks don't have to define them. So every time life tries to knock you down, remember this. You've been here before, and you've risen before. And with every rise, you prove to yourself and the world that nothing can keep you down for long. That's the power of a strong person. You don't just survive, you thrive. In a world where everyone seems to chase likes, applause, and validation from others, you stand out. Why? Because you've realized that true peace and strength don't come from external approval. They come from within. You no longer need the world's applause to feel worthy. You've chosen to prioritize your inner peace above the fleeting opinions of others. This choice isn't always easy. People may question your decisions or try to impose their expectations on you. But you've learned that living for others' approval is a game you'll never win. Opinions change like the wind, and no matter how much you give, it's never enough for everyone. So instead of bending to the noise around you, you've tuned into your own voice, the one that knows what truly matters. You find strength in authenticity. You don't waste time pretending to be someone you're not, just to fit in or gain approval. Instead, you focus on living in alignment with your values and what makes you genuinely fulfilled. That's where your peace comes from. And that's where your power lies. What's incredible is how contagious this inner peace becomes. People notice it. They see someone who doesn't need to chase validation, someone who's grounded and unshakable. It's inspiring because it reminds them of what's possible. A life lived on your own terms. When you prioritize your peace, you free yourself from the exhausting cycle of trying to please everyone. And in that freedom, you find strength. A strength that's steady, enduring, and truly unbreakable. Era of directness? Right. I said before, if you want motivation, good for you. Pride is not space. Pride is not the right type of drive, speed, try to assist. Pride is about the impact you make on others. When you're a strong person, your actions naturally inspire those around you. You don't have to preach or boast. Your life becomes the example. Think about it. Every time you face a challenge and overcome it, people are watching. They see your resilience, your determination, and your refusal to quit, and it sparks something in them. They start to believe that if you can do it, maybe they can too. Your strength becomes a light, guiding others out of their own darkness. But it's not just about big dramatic moments. Sometimes it's the small, everyday things that inspire others the most. The way you show kindness when it's easier to be cold. The way you keep going when the odds are stacked against you. The way you stand firm in your values, even when it's unpopular. These actions speak louder than words ever could. What's powerful about this kind of inspiration is that it's authentic. You're not trying to impress anyone. You're simply living your truth. And that authenticity resonates with people on a deep level. They see your strength and realize it's not something unreachable or reserved for a select few. It's a choice, a mindset, a way of being that they too can adopt. Your strength doesn't just uplift you, it elevates everyone around you. It creates a ripple effect, encouraging others to step into their own power and become stronger versions of themselves. And that, more than anything, is the mark of a truly strong person. Someone who doesn't just succeed, but helps others rise along the way. The strength isn't just about surviving. It's about lifting others as you climb. The true measure of your power lies in your ability to create change, not only in your life, but also in the lives of those around you. When you're strong, you don't keep that strength to yourself. You use it to help, to inspire, and to empower others to see the greatness within themselves. You understand that leadership isn't about commanding attention. It's about showing what's possible. Your journey, your victories, and even your struggles become a roadmap for others. By sharing your experiences, whether through your words, actions, or simply the way you carry yourself, you ignite a spark in those who might feel stuck or defeated. But it's not just about inspiring people from a distance. You take action. You encourage, mentor, and support those around you because you know that true strength grows when it's shared. You're not afraid to lift someone higher, knowing it doesn't diminish your own success. In fact, it amplifies it. Every time you uplift someone else, you're building a legacy far greater than any individual achievement. You're creating a ripple effect of positivity and resilience, one that can reach farther than you might ever imagine, and that's what sets you apart. Your strength isn't just for you. It's for everyone you touch. In the end, being strong isn't about standing alone at the top. It's about bringing others with you, proving that together we can all rise higher. Your strength becomes a bridge for others to cross, and that's what makes you truly unstoppable.